The track evolution, the grip at this point of the weekend, it's going to be superb. Everyone is finding an improvement, so no mistakes possible. Talk of an improvement, Valtteri Bottas has gone from the drop zone to fastest in the field. And the track really is ramping up now. If you don't achieve your best lap time at this moment, you could be out. As Tsunoda tries to get through, and he gets up to 11th. What a lap, Valtteri Bottas, the driver who hasn't got a point all year. He's currently top of the pile. That's going to be in the way. George Russell finds himself trying to get out of the way of Liam Lawson, who goes up to 11th ahead of his teammate, but Russell could be in trouble there. And Gasly is trying to complete the lap. The car squirming all over the road was his teammate. This is Gasly, 4th fastest for Alpine. And this now is the checkered flag flying with Albon, the driver, at risk. He's not the only one. George Russell is there as well as Charles Leclerc goes fastest. Zhou Guanyu in 16th. He is done. He is out. So is Colapinto. You've got Doohan there. You've got Alonso there. A great attacking lap from Fernando Alonso to get to 15th. What can Hamilton do across the line? We will see in a few moments, because Russell has gone into 9th position. But what about Lewis Hamilton with this significant emotional moment, leaving the team, and he comes across the line and Hamilton can't find the time. The man saying goodbye to Mercedes is out in Q1. Okay, on board with Kevin Magnussen, who made it through. He tries to get out of the way and sends the bollard onto the racing line.
There you go. So there's that bollard. Well, that is going to have a huge detrimental effect to the balance and performance of the car.
Okay. What was that? Set online on entry.
Okay, copy that. We'll review.
Yeah, I was trying to get out of the way of Lawson, and I went as wide as I could without going off the track. Otherwise, I got my lap deleted.
No further investigation for Russell and Lawson. Albon, Zhou, Lewis Hamilton, Franco Colapinto, and Jack Doohan are the drivers to fall at the first hurdle. Gasly trying to get into the top 10. He's used to that by now, and he goes into 3rd. That's a major moment for the Alpine team, trying to mark off the Haas team in the battle to finish 6th in the Constructors' Championship. George Russell is only 6th. Mercedes just do not have the overall pace. But Sergio Perez moves into 7th. It's Tsunoda, Sainz, and the driver at risk is Liam Lawson at the moment. To 10th position goes Lance Stroll. Fernando Alonso will be next over the line. He's improving as well. This is going to be a personal best lap for the two-time world champion, but is it enough to get through? 6th position for Alonso, then Russell, then Perez, then Tsunoda, then Sainz is now the driver at risk. Carlos Sainz is also on a personal best at this stage. He's going to need to be, because Charles Leclerc comes over the line and goes fastest of anyone so far, and now Sainz is in the drop zone, 1 lockup away from the exit. Liam Lawson of New Zealand racing for RB, trying to demote his teammate as Sainz goes into 2nd place. Tsunoda's into the drop zone. Tsunoda's also improving. They're finding time out there. Magnussen is the only driver who is definitely out at this stage. Bottas needs a mighty final sector if he's to break the top 10. That's a time deleted for Charles Leclerc. A time deleted for Charles Leclerc. He's gone over track limits at turn 1, and he is now out to change the game entirely. Lawson can't displace his teammate, and it's Yuki Tsunoda on the brink. Valtteri Bottas needs one of his best ever final sectors. The man leaving Formula One at the end of this weekend needs something special. He's currently in 15th. Tsunoda's the driver risk. He got it! He got it at the end! What an incredible amount of lap time Valtteri Bottas found at the very last.
Good luck. Good luck.
That's as fast as she goes.
Eliminated drivers in Q2. Yuki Tsunoda, Liam Lawson, Lance Stroll, Charles Leclerc, and Kevin Magnussen. Verstappen is being compared to a Haas. He was behind a Haas in the Qatar sprint. Can he get ahead now? Oh, he's dropped it out of the final corner, and he's still going quickest. How did he do that?
He kept his foot in. Can you believe that? As we were stepping back in the commentary box, imagining that was at least a spin.
I thought he was heading to the wall. In the battle for pole, who's at the head of the field? After run number 1, 2nd place for Piastri. He's missed out by 0.04 of a second. And now Lando Norris, trying to beat his teammate, trying to beat his great rival for this title earlier in the season, Max Verstappen. It's Verstappen at the front for the moment. Norris gets close, but misses out. And if you thought 0.04 was tight, 4 thousandths was the difference between Verstappen and Norris. And now Norris 600ths up on Max Verstappen through sector number 1. The pressure is being put. Hulkenberg goes to pole. Absolutely extraordinary. Nico Hulkenberg in the Haas in a dry session with everyone needing to respond has provisional pole position.
Words I never thought I'd hear you say, especially at this stage of a qualifying session.
And let's see whether the McLarens can come back. Piastri over the line. He takes it away by 800ths of a second. Norris is improving. And what can Verstappen do? He's in the hunt as well. Everyone will get a chance to respond behind the wheel. Piastri gets ahead of Hulkenberg, who's looking for his best starting position of the year. Anything in the top 5 does that. Gasly couldn't go with him. Alonso goes to 6th place. Sainz will hope to be in the mix, working the wheel through the 16th and final corner of the racetrack. He goes to 2nd place. It's Piastri, Sainz and Hulkenberg. The top 3 separated by 800ths of a second. At least they were. That's the lap time Lando Norris was looking for. It's provisional pole.
And Verstappen's not on a good lap, relatively speaking. Let's see if he can pull a mighty final sector.
No improvement sector 1 or sector 2. Russell is the next car over the line. He's into 7th place. Verstappen looking for a less dramatic exit to turn 16 this time. Here he is, checkered flag waving. Can he take it away? He can't. And it's a McLaren front row lockout. Max Verstappen does not improve his time. He's out qualified by Nico Hulkenberg, who gets his best starting position of the year. But it's McLaren seeking the first constructors title since 1998 who lock out the front row, and Lando Norris has an 8th pole position of the season. He's celebrating once again in Formula 1 qualifying. The last qualifying hour of the year, Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri and Carlos Sainz will fill the top 3 places on the grid.